This is the main pressure pump for the house. And if you close this valve here, then you won't get any water. Or if you want to turn it off for some reason to do a repair or something. If you're doing a repair, you can turn it off right there and then water won't come into the house. There's also a place down at the house you can stop the water as well. And then there's these buttons here. And so it tells you that it's on. And if you want to turn it off, you can actually just turn it off like that. And now it won't pump any water, but the water will still go through by gravity feed. And when you lose power, the water will go through by gravity feed. There, it's still off. Let's see, we got to press that, get that on to say on, come on. What are we doing here? There, okay. And that is just simply plugged in right here. And then these wires here are something different. That's for the generators. This is the bore pump, and you won't have to do anything to it. I'm just telling you that it's here. This also does the water in the fields directly, and you can see that there is pressure and water will come out there. You got to turn that tap off tight, otherwise it leaks. You're just here by the chickens, just to give you your orientation. This is where the water for the house will come from. It'll gravity feed if there is no electricity, but it's slow. So if the water becomes really slow, probably your power's gone out or your pump's not working. You can see the yellow indicator showing you the level. This tank just automatically refills when it gets down to halfway from the bore pump. So as long as the bore pump is plugged in and working, then you should be fine. This is where the water comes into the house and gets filtered. So if you need to turn off the water going into the house, you can close this valve right here, which probably really needs to be moved. And then that's going up through the filter system and then back down into the house. If you're having a leak or trouble with the filter system, you can close these two valves and open this one and you will bypass. Now the automatic filtering backflush does not work, so every few days you just come in here and open this up a bit until you hear it flow. You don't have to open it all the way, and then you just open them both a bit and let them run for 5 minutes or so. You'll see water comes up out of the, it'll actually go into that plant up there at the moment. So you'll see water leaking. If you see that, it'll remind you that you haven't turned it off. But yeah, don't leave it running, please. You just waste water. Also, if you're up at the shed and you hear the pump going for no good reason, then obviously something's happening and you left water on somewhere. This is a router for this area, just leave it alone.